Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing so well right now. Microsoft is bullying people again and there's very little we can do about it. Basically, for those of you that don't know, this week Microsoft partnered with a new AI company that claims to protect brands by finding and taking down content that violates the brand. In reality, this AI tool has only terrorized YouTube creators while also somehow making Microsoft look even more evil, which is not something that I thought was possible. Anyways, in this video I'm going to discuss what Microsoft did, who it affected, and my thoughts on all of this, and how this whole situation actually flipped and became a positive thing for the community. But before we get to all of that, I want to shout out and thank all of the legends that are on screen now. Without their support, these videos quite literally would not be possible. If you want to join these legends and support the channel, consider looking at the memberships down below. Thanks guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I said in the intro, Microsoft has partnered with a new AI company known as Tracer AI to clean up their brand image. And basically, this AI agent has gone through YouTube and found videos relating to Minecraft hacked clients. It has decided this content is not okay and proceeded to issue copyright strikes on behalf of Microsoft. This is terrifying and not something to joke around about. This is what happens when a monetized YouTube channel gets a copyright strike. The channel owner is given 7 days and 3 options. Option number 1, ignore the copyright strike. The video will be removed from YouTube, and after 90 days, if no further strike occurs, the channel owner will need to complete YouTube's copyright school. After doing this, the strike is lifted. The problem with this is, well, first of all, the video is deleted off of YouTube, and if you accumulate 2 more strikes within those 90 days for a grand total of 3, your channel and all of its contents will permanently be deleted from YouTube. Option number 2, submit a counter notification. This basically means challenging the copyright strike. To do this, you must provide your personal information, which YouTube then reviews and sends to the person or company that issued the strike. This sounds like a decent option, but there is one massive catch. After you submit this form, the person or company responsible for issuing the strike is given 10 business days to take legal action. If they do, you'll be entered into a legal dispute. But if during these 10 days no action is taken, then the strike is dropped and the video may remain on YouTube. Opening yourself up to legal action from a company as big as Microsoft is, well, not a very good idea, making this option quite risky. Or option 3, if you can get in contact with the person who issued the strike and explain to them why it is not fair and get them to retract the strike, then YouTube will remove the strike from your channel. Okay, so now that we know how serious copyright strikes are, let's go back to a few days ago. It's Me64, Patar HD, Side, and a few other content creators all received copyright strikes from Microsoft for content related to hacked clients. It's Me64 actually got 2 strikes and made a full video documenting his troubles. In this video, he also talks more on other content creators who face similar issues. As you can see from these clips and images, the strikes were issued by the Microsoft Corporation, and the contact information provided was mojang@tracer.ai. I don't want to repeat everything It's Me64 said, so I have linked his video down below and I would recommend giving it a watch. Now, there are a few issues with all of this, and I want to start with the term hacked client. I've spoken about this before, but to keep things as clear as possible, the term hacked client is rather unfortunate and not very accurate. In the world of computers, a client is a program that communicates with a server. In the context of Minecraft, the program that you run on your computer to play the game is the client. When you open the Minecraft launcher and click play, you are essentially starting a client. Microsoft and mod developers often refer to this as the game client, which refers to the running version of the game. Now, we have all heard of hacked clients like Meteor or Future or RussiaHack. While these are all known as and referred to as hacked clients, in actual fact they are just mods for Minecraft and are no different from any other mod like Sodium or Bobby as random examples. So now, with this in mind, let's take a look at the Minecraft EULA. Mods are okay to distribute, hacked versions or modded versions of the game client and server software are not okay to distribute. Basically, what this means is that mods are fine to create and share, but creating hacked versions of the game client that either give users free access to the game or include code that belongs to Minecraft is not okay. A much better name for hacked clients like Future, RussiaHack or Meteor would be player utility mods. This is a much more accurate description of what they actually are. Clearing this up has actually left me with more questions than answers. If the Minecraft EULA clearly states that mods are allowed, and if player utility mods like Future, Meteor and Russia Hack are not actually hacked clients, then why has Microsoft started to target and remove content related to hacked clients? Well, this leads into the second issue. Let's now take a look at Tracer AI. Taking a look at their website, we are greeted by every buzzword imaginable. We have AI, machine learning, NFTs, Web3, and this all genuinely made me laugh. If it isn't clear already, I dislike everything about this company. Anyways, with my dislikes aside, Flora is the AI that was used to create all of the copyright strikes, and as Phoenix pointed out in his video on the topic, this AI is only like 10 or 11 days old at the time of writing this. Honestly, it does not surprise me that this has happened. Microsoft is not exactly known for being the nicest company ever. I would understand it if they were cracking down on real hacked game clients that gave users free access to the game, but instead they have seemingly cracked down on player utility mods, and there's no way for us to know if this is intentional or not without further clarification from Microsoft. Let's play a little game of devil's advocate. First, let's assume this was all intentional. This sets a scary and dangerous precedent where Microsoft is willing to remove content because they have decided it is not okay. Removing content at random could potentially affect every Minecraft content creator. These AI tools are also clearly not taking the age of content into consideration. A video made by Pitar HD that was almost 2 years old received a copyright strike. So imagine a future where Minecraft decides something like trolling is not okay, they update their EULA, and then let their AI tool remove all content that violates this new EULA. Channels could potentially be deleted for content that they had posted previously that at the time was fully compliant with the EULA. I'm sure you can see how bad this sounds, and this could be where we are headed. Now let's assume that this was unintentional and that the AI was issuing copyright strikes on channels and content that should not have received strikes. It is possible that the AI is not aware of the differences between player utility mods and real hack clients, and it is false flagging content based on this misunderstanding. This is again a scary thought. An AI with so much power running wild is not something to take lightly, though this is actually maybe the better scenario. Hopefully Microsoft would realize how unreliable their AI tool is and make changes to stop further false strikes from affecting content creators around the world. Regardless of whether it was intentional or not, more clarification is needed from Microsoft. Experimenting with new AI tools that have the power to remove content creators off of YouTube for content that does not break their EULA is not okay by any measure. And maybe some of you think I'm making a big deal out of this for nothing, and that these changes are only going to affect channels like myself who cover player utility mods made for the Anarchy environment, but in reality these changes affect a much larger demographic. I can think of so many examples of bigger, more well-known YouTubers covering hacked clients like Jack Sucks at Life, The Camping Russia and Tommy Innit, just to name a few. Are these creators now going to receive strikes for this old content? I genuinely believe that this is a bigger problem than just hacked clients and smaller, lesser known YouTube channels like my own one, for example. Now I want to make it very clear, I am no lawyer, I know very little on the topic of law, but from my research and understanding, I believe that the majority of the strikes that have been issued are unjustified. As I understand it, the Minecraft EULA is a contract between the player and Microsoft. If the player breaches this contract, Microsoft is fully within their rights to ban the player from the game. Expanding on this, if the user posted a video and this video either claimed to be officially associated with Minecraft in some way or showcased a mod that contained Minecraft's code and or other assets, then Microsoft would be fully within their right to issue a copyright strike on that video. However, if the video only documented a breach of the EULA, Microsoft would only be able to ban the player from the game for breaching the EULA. They would not legally be able to issue a copyright strike as no copyright has been violated. All of the documented strikes that have been issued this week were on content covering hack clients, or more accurately player utility mods, that do not contain any of Microsoft's code, assets or property, and therefore are unjustified and may not even be fully legal. It is worth noting that I spoke to multiple well-known devs from the community, including the owner of the well-known Russia Hack client, and he confirmed that Russia Hack does not contain any code, textures, music or assets that belong to Microsoft, and this just further supports my theory. The video was actually going to end here with no happy ending, but thankfully while working on the script for this video, things have taken a more positive turn. Side, one of the first creators to bring attention to all of these issues, tried reaching out to Mojang. He actually got a response, and the Mojang employee apologized for all of the trouble and shared a link to a form specifically for content creators dealing with copyright problems. After Side submitted the form, a Mojang employee manually reviewed the content and then cleared it, leading to the removal of the copyright strike on his content. A few of the other creators like It's Me 64 are still experiencing difficulties but have submitted the form and are waiting for their content to be reviewed. Now you may be wondering why in the intro I said that the situation flipped into a good thing. Well, let me explain. In the past, anything related to hacked clients has been in a kind of grey area. We all assumed that our interpretation of the EULA regarding hacked clients was accurate, but with no confirmation from Minecraft, it was not guaranteed that they were actually allowed. Well, now a Mojang employee has manually reviewed videos of hacked clients and deemed the copyright strike as invalid. This proves without a doubt that hacked clients are okay, they do not break the EULA, and they are not a bannable offense. Well, at least assuming that they don't contain any assets that belong to Minecraft and that they are not being abused. So in conclusion, Microsoft partnered with a new AI to protect their brand. This AI began flagging content related to hacked clients as an issue and started handing out copyright strikes. At first it was unclear whether this was intentional or if the AI was false flagging content. From my understanding of copyright law, the copyright strikes were not only unjustified but could possibly have been illegal. This whole situation has been super stressful, not only for myself but for all of the content creators who cover hacked clients in their content. I really thought for a second that the KiLAB Gaming YouTube channel was going to be removed from YouTube. I also want to quickly mention something that was pointed out to me by a good friend of mine. Companies like Microsoft are publicly traded companies and protecting their brand is in their best interest, so while it is easy to hate on them for doing silly things that affect individuals, it is also kind of understandable. And thankfully we did end up getting the good ending. Mojang responded and has been reviewing the copyright strikes. So far they have removed the copyright strikes on content that covers hacked clients, which is actually a really positive thing for the Minecraft hacking community. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I have also linked all of the other content creators who faced issues and make content related to hacked clients in the description down below. If you enjoy my content, I'm sure you would enjoy theirs too, so go show them some love. And as always, thanks for watching. I have been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.